Fue mí, aunque culpable he sido yo. Ooh, that was kind of heavy, guys. Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. Ignore the noise, the background noise. This is Cancer's reading for October, November, December. There was a very heavy energy of someone crying out, someone regretting not valuing, like they didn't value what they had until it was too late. There was and this is again, we're starting off with October's energy. There is definitely an energy here of someone saw you broke down. Someone saw you at your worst, let's put it this way. But instead of helping you build yourself back up, it's like while you were down, they just kept poking at you, or poking at your injuries, or poking at your suffering. So it's like they added to your suffering instead of helping you relieve it. Let's put it this way. Whoever this individual is, when it comes to the month of October, this person now is drowning in their own karma, feeling suffocated, feeling like they can't believe that you finally woke up to the true essence of yourself, that you finally walked away, whether it was that you yourself started a new connection, or you yourself decided to no longer settle for that person's treatment. But whoever energy that is, there is definitely an energy of somebody that I am picking up that is very broken, very regretful for not, again, giving you the value, giving you the attention, giving you the love, giving you the affection that you needed during the time, like during your worst time. Some of you were going through some financial difficulties. Some of you were dealing with family members' loss, or some of you were physically dealing with physical health or mental health during this time. And all you didn't want somebody to take care of you. You didn't want anybody to come and save you, let's put it this way. You just wanted to know that there was going to be somebody there by your side, because that is who you are, that is what you do for others. But when this person saw that you were broken, instead of standing by your side, instead of being next to you just to hold you, let's put it this way, just to know that there's somebody there, this person instead decided to cause more harm. And October is definitely that energy where you start to feel like yourself again. You start to feel like you're picking up the pieces of what was broken, the pieces of yourself that are kind of like all scattered all around the place. And once you start to do this, then it really starts to hit this person that that's it. You're done waiting on them. You're done waiting on what it was that they offer, or what it was that they promised that they never followed through with. So as you're moving away, as you're walking away, as you're moving forward with your life, then this person is sitting down literally feeling like they're drowning, because the karma that they're receiving at this time is worse than what they did to you. Moving into the November energy, I feel that this person is definitely going to try to reach out. They're going to try to get back on your good grace, let's put it this way, because they can no longer endure the pain, or no longer endure the distance between you and this individual. But the thing is that, unfortunately, for you to reconnect with this person, it's like the chance has passed. Whatever you were supposed to learn during this connection, you have learned, and now you are in, when you enter this month of November, you're in this space and in this energy where you're focused on continuing with your healing, so that then you can release this person once and for all. Because it's like little by little, between the end of October and beginning of November, it is being shown to you exactly what lessons you learned learned while in this connection, which then in a way or in an essence allows you to free yourself, allows you to look forward knowing that, again, you don't have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with people that when they see you down, instead of offering a hand to help, they're instead kicking you while you're down. November is going to be a very empowering month for you guys, because the beginning of November especially, there is definitely this huge boost of energy that is coming through, that is going to allow you to stand in your own power, knowing, not thinking, not wondering, but knowing who you truly are. Being able to come out of a heartbreak, being able to come out of whatever financial situation, struggles that you were going through, and being able to move ahead and kind of rebuild with whatever tried to tear you down, with whatever tried to bring you down in the past. And that's the thing is, as you're blossoming, as you're coming up, right? All of those that doubted you, all of those that were kicking you or pushing you down more while you were down already. It's like I can't go any it's like you're like, I can't go any lower, right? Well, all of those that hurt you in the past are now in November watching you blossom, are watching you grow, and are watching you receive all these rewards and all these blessings, all these gifts. Because you never gave up. You never gave up on yourself. You never gave up on your truth. You never gave up on fighting for what you felt that you needed to fight. A lot of you were definitely battling a lot of mental illnesses. And the thing was that, again, in November, you're starting to see the pattern of what really brings you into that energy, whether it is that you fall into deep depression or deep anxiety. Some of you have even experienced like PTSD type of energy, and there's definitely this knowing in November exactly what patterns, what behaviors, what boundaries you did not set in the past that allowed you to get into those spaces or energies. Now, that is not to say I'm not sitting here telling anybody to stop taking their meds, to stop seeing their doctors. That's not what I'm saying. But there are certain behaviors, certain patterns that we follow that allows you to go ahead and fall into that depression a little deeper, allows the anxiety to take a hold a little harder. So you're starting to recognize those patterns and trying to cope with them in a different way. It's like you're learning different techniques and different things of how to cope when it comes to your emotional and your mental health. Moving into December, and I know some of you are going to be like, okay, once November is over, this person is going to stop. No, this person is going to be very persistent. Especially like in December, it's like they do not want to feel like they're by themselves during the holidays and things like that. So this person is going to try to either bring in like big gifts, like trying to buy your affection, let's put it this way. And you're just like on a whole nother level. You're on a whole different frequency, because the end of November into the beginning of December, you're making a lot of different connections. You're making a lot of meaningful, let's put it this way, friendship. You're connecting with a lot of people that relate to what it is that you are experiencing. And also it's going to be the people that you're connecting with, the people that you're drawing in towards yourself, are going to be more like a support group, because these individuals themselves have gone through similar experiences that you just came out of, and they had to learn themselves how to cope and how to deal and how to grow through those difficult experiences. So the fact that you are connecting with these individuals, they are going to help uplift you, but also help keep you in a space where you no longer feel like you are alone, where you no longer feel like you have to hold everything back. I do feel that December is going to be a very busy month with a lot of traveling, Some of you are even looking into moving. Some of you want to move to like a different state, or just move out of the area that you're currently living in. You feel that your soul is calling you to go somewhere else. And some of you may be questioning if that move that you want to make is because of the recent heartbreak, or is it really time for you to move? And what I see here is that the environment or the space where you are currently in is like you have outgrown that area, if that makes any sense. Whatever lessons you were supposed to learn within that environment itself, it's like the environment has served its purpose, and now it's time for you to go ahead and move into something new. Because it's like this new, there's definitely a whole shift of everything new for you, Cancer, for the month of December. And that includes your home, like where you live, your environment. And for some of you, it is definitely going to be a relocation to another state. You're going to have a few in December. There are a couple of offers coming in, romantic offers coming in. From one of them is going to be from someone that you know. This can be a close friend, somebody that you spend a lot of time with, but you have never been romantically involved with. And the other one is going to come from someone that you weren't even aware that you were their type, if that makes any sense. It's like a friend of a friend. It's like somebody that you know, but it's not somebody that you're really friends with. But it's somebody that you have always found attractive, let's put it that way. But you always felt probably in the past that you weren't this person's type, and this person is coming towards you very bluntly to tell you that they're interested in you. There is no right path. Some of you are wondering if you're taking the wrong path. There are, the more that you resist, let's put it this way, the longer it may take you to get somewhere. The more that you allow the messages, the clarity, you allow yourself to go through the transitions when they are available to you, then the quicker that you can get through certain cycles, through certain challenges. So it is not about choosing the right path. It is about what is in alignment with you. So there are, it can be that when it comes to finances, you're not moving forward, you're not struggling as much, but maybe you're still struggling with communication. Well, there's probably a resistance when it comes to communication of something that you haven't released yet, or that you're not sure of how to release. But it's like you definitely have to get it out of your mind that there is a right and a wrong path. Whatever path you choose is the right path for you during that time. And I feel that somebody really needs to understand that, because not so much understand it, but hear it, because some of you are really questioning a lot of the things. It's like anytime that you feel that there is a decision that needs to be made, let's put it this way, when it comes to, okay, now I'm at a crossroad again. What is right and what is wrong? And it's not so much about that. It's so much about how much work have you actually done, and what are you in alignment with at that moment that is going to kind of navigate which path you're taking at that given moment. So now, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with the chakras. So I'm going to pull out 7 cards for October. Then we're going to pull out 7 cards for November and 7 for December. After that, we're going to go ahead and pull out a few cards for love. That's just going to be general for the 3 months. And we're going to pull out 3 cards for the career. All of the timestamps are going to be available in the description, guys. So if you guys want to just go ahead and fast forward, or you guys just want to look, see what's going on in October, and then come later on and see what's going on in November, etc. Just know that all the information is down below in the description, guys. So I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to focus the camera and our attention energy on the cards. The only reason why I'm doing it this way is just because it makes it a little easier. I don't have to keep on bringing the cards up. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a root chakra for October for Cancer. Root chakra for October for Cancer. We have the Princess of Coins. Sacral chakra, Knight of Wands. Solar, Eight of Coins. For the heart, what is in the heart matter for Cancer for the month of October? Six of Wands. The throat for Cancer. Give me 1 second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I hope you guys can see them all. Let me just move my mug out of the way. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go individually by each of the cards, right? Right. All right. So starting off the month of October, when it comes to your root chakra, there's definitely there's going to be some type of stability that you're going to start to feel, whether this stability is going to be financially or within yourself. Let's put it this way. There's something that you're doing or something that you are investing your energy in that is going to allow you to feel secure when it comes to, again, your finances, but also when it comes to your emotional and like mental well-being, if that makes any sense. Some of you may be kind of pulling back when it comes to social media, when it comes to watching multiple like readings and things like that, being a little bit more cautious when it comes to what it is that you are investing your energy in, because you're seeing how it is, where it is that you invest your energy, how it is that it's affecting your day-to-day living. So definitely going in October, definitely trying to find that balance when it comes to yourself, but also kind of making sure that you're not overspending. Making sure that you are not, let's say, shopping because you're feeling depressed or shopping because you're feeling very heightened, like with your emotions or anything like that, whether it's excitement or whether it's sadness or whatever. Definitely trying to not make any major decisions when your emotions are either too high or too low. When we look at your sacral, we have the Knight of Wands. There's definitely things that you are reviewing about how it is that you either suppress your emotions, and then when you allow them to come up, is like they come out with a vengeance. You explode. So there's definitely a balancing of that during the month of October, where you're setting the boundaries within yourself, but also within others, so that you are not triggered as easily. Yes, there's still things that are going to be triggering you, but it's like I feel that you guys are definitely going to be aware of it and are going to have that moment or that second before you actually explode, so that then you can kind of calm yourself or talk yourself down, so that you're not allowing all those suppressed emotions to come out towards someone else and then regret what it is that you have said or done. With the solar chakra, we have the solar plexus, we have the Eight of Coins. Trying to find a balance that allows you to, one, get everything that you want to get done, but also it's kind of like finding that balance between work and play. Trying to be able to connect more with like your families and your friends, but without letting your house, let's say, get completely turned, like, turn over or turn upside down. Let's put it this way. So there's definitely here a beginning energy of finding that balance, what it is or how it is that you're structuring your day to better fit your lifestyle, how it is that you're structuring your life in a way that everything just flows, and you're not feeling like you're working against the clock. Because whether it is that you're spending times with family and friends, or whether it is that you have to clean or you have to do laundry, or you have to go to work, or whatever it is, you're kind of like you were in that energy previously where you felt like you were fighting the clock. You were trying to catch up on everything. But there's definitely more of that settling down energy where everything starts to flow for you during the month of October. In your heart space, the heart chakra, we have the Six of Wands. And what I like about this is that there is this newfound hope when it comes to life, when it comes to love, when it comes to giving and receiving love, when it comes to having compassion, even for those that have hurt you. There's definitely here an eagerness or a wanting of not carrying on any grudge that you may have towards somebody else, not wanting to be in that space of vengeance or revenge when it comes to somebody that has hurt you in the past. You want to make peace with everything from the past so that you can feel like you can move forward with all the opportunities that are coming in. With the throat chakra, we have the Emperor energy. You're definitely going to be in control as to what it is that you are saying, the way that you are communicating with others, the way that you are receiving, let's say, especially communications with others. Maybe in the past you were in a space where you will get quickly offended when anybody said anything that you didn't agree with. But now it's like you're starting to look at things from a different perspective, and you're starting to realize that other people's opinion do not have to define who you truly are, because you're only seeing a side of you based on whatever situation you are connecting with them at that moment. So let's say if you're connecting with somebody at work and they want to talk about your social life and you've never been out with them socially, how can they form an accurate opinion about how you would be out socially if they've never been out socially with you? So there's definitely a lot of awareness when it comes to your communications with other. But there's also this space of when your communication improves with others and with yourself, you're actually healing parts of yourself that you were suppressing, because before, again, you would allow other people's opinion to trigger you to a point where you would just shut down. With your third eye, we have the King of Coins. There's definitely here an awareness that how it is, let's put it this way, how it is that you are manifesting. What is the best way for Cancer to manifest? Is it that you have to do a vision board? Is it that you have to just meditate on it? Or are you simply just speaking it out and it is coming to life? There's definitely here, there's going to be a lot of play when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to your intuition. You're going to be led to do different things to kind of see what clicks with you, and how it is that your emotions are impacting your manifestation. So there's definitely, I do feel that when it comes to your third eye energy, you're definitely going to be led to journal a lot to see what works and what doesn't work for you. With your crown, there's definitely the sense of judgment that is being called upon. You're either being given, or you have been given some type of insight on something in a way that you can either help or guide others. Now, this gift that is being gifted to you, let's put it this way, this understanding, this consciousness of whatever it is for you specifically, it is for you to help others. It is not for you to manipulate others, or it's not for you to try and control others, but to help others that are in certain positions or in certain situations. So when it comes to your crown chakra, I do feel that you guys are going to be getting a lot of intuitive messages. It's definitely going to be something that is going to be very new to you guys, and it may scare a few of you, because again, I feel that it's like, if something is shown to you in a vision, or something is shown to you in a dream or something like that, it's like it's instantly happening right after. It's like you're not going to have to wait weeks. It's like whatever is shown to you like in a dream or in a vision, it's occurring within like 24, 48 hours. Whether it is that you have a dream or a vision of somebody coming towards you, asking you for help in, let's say, a specific area, and it's like within like 2 or 3 hours, that person is reaching out, asking you for help in that very specific area. So let's go ahead and let's pull some cards out for November. So November's root chakra for Cancer, November. Okay, I'll take you. The Two of Swords, the Sacral, we have the Hermit. The Solar, we have the Ten of Coins. Queen of Wands for the heart, Ace of Coins for the throat, the High Priestess for the third eye, and the Magician for the crown. So November is going to be a good month for you guys, to be honest with you. In November, when we look at your root chakra, when we have the Two of Swords, there's definitely, there's no sugarcoating anything. Whatever it is that you feel that does not belong in your energy, whatever you feel does not belong in your life, whatever you feel that is draining you, whatever you feel that is not helping you improve, whatever you feel is dragging you down or anything like that, you're just dropping it. You don't have any time for BS anymore. You don't have any time to continue on trying to fix connections that have ended a long time ago. Let's put it this way. You're definitely cutting your losses when it comes to certain connections, when it comes to certain people, whether this is maybe you're being asked to move away when it comes to work. Maybe you're being asked to move away when it comes to a business, or change something in a business, and you're just like dropping whatever it is that is not working and you're moving forward. Because you know that the longer that you stay in that energy of contemplating and you're not making a decision, the indecision itself is a decision. So you just stay stuck within that energy and you no longer want to be a part of that. With your sacral, we have the Hermit. With the Hermit card, what I like about this, it is not, again, that you are suppressing your emotions. You're trying to see before you blow up on, let's say, or before you allow someone else to trigger you, you're trying to see where these emotions are rooted. Instead of, again, playing the victim, instead of blaming others for how it is that you're feeling, you're taking accountabilities for your emotions. You're taking accountability for any type of addiction or anything. Let's say, like, if you have a hard time trusting people, you're starting to dig up why it is that you have a hard time trusting. If you have a hard time with being intimate with the person, or in the past you've had problem with intimacy, you're starting to figure out what is the root cause of that. It's because you know that going deep within yourself and realizing what it is that rooted that within you, that started that for you, is the only way that you're going to be able to free yourself from the negative aspect of that energy. For your solar plexus, we have the 10 of coins. You're definitely going to be feeling a lot more energetic. Let's put it this way. You're going to be working very, very, very focused during this month in whatever it is that you are diving into. If you're diving into, let's say, workouts, or you're diving into your career, it's like you have a certain goal that you want to reach, and you're not allowing anything or anyone to kind of get in your way. So it's like, okay, if I know that I have to take a 4-hour nap, I'm going to be in bed between this time and this time, because at this time I need to start working. So you're going to be a little bit more structure, let's put it this way, when it comes to your day-to-day schedule, because there's something that you yourself have given yourself a deadline for, and you want to make sure that any promises or anything that you tell yourself that you're going to do, you're going to honor that word that you gave yourself. Because you know that by honoring yourself, by honoring your word, is the only way that you're going to attract others that are honoring you when they give you their word. When we're looking at your heart, the Queen of Wands is like, for the first time in a very long time, you are finally allowing your heart to really open up to the possibility of love, to the possibility of allowing someone in, not holding judgment to the new person based on what somebody else from the past did. But this is also beautiful, because it's like you are speaking to yourself as to what it is that you want in a life partner, what it is that you want in a companion, what it is that you want when it comes to friendship, when it comes to, people that you're working on with business or whatever it is, what type of connections, what type of people you're trying to attract. But remember always that in order for you to attract what you want, you have to be able to do it for yourself. So if you want to attract certain type of people, then you have to make sure that you're giving yourself that same love, that you're giving yourself that same respect, that you're giving yourself that same value, that same worth that you are expecting others to give to you. When we go ahead and we move forward to the throat, we have the Ace of Coins. Here, I love this energy because I feel that from October to November, all that journaling that you did back in October when it came to manifestation is definitely going to blow up for you in November. Why? Because now in November, you found your specific way, what works for you specifically when it comes to manifestation. And we're not talking just about manifesting money, let's put it this way. This is about manifesting health, wealth in all areas of your life, the type of connections that you're manifesting love. You are just going to blow people's mind, but especially you're going to blow your own mind during this time as you are manifesting. With the third eye, we have the High Priestess. What do we have here? Look at the High Priestess. Look how beautiful that card is. You are just standing in your power during the month of November, Cancer. It's like, again, people are looking at you and they cannot believe the turnaround that you've had in such a short period. Is like if you were to tell yourself right now, this is where you're going to be, this is how you're listening to your intuition, and listening to your intuition is moving you forward, is allowing you to manifest, it's allowing you to live this life that you always wanted, you would be sitting here right now like, oh no, that's never going to be me. Oh, how is that going to be possible? Oh no. And it's like, seriously, just wait until November, because if you definitely go ahead and you take advantage of these energies during the month of November, you're going to turn around and look at September, look at August, look at the rest of 2020 and be like, damn, why did it take me so long to get here? With your crown chakra, again, the Magician, there's nothing that is impossible for you during the month of November. It's like, speak it out and it's there. Again, when I was talking about with the High Priestess, with the third eye, whatever it is, it's like whatever it is, however it is that is going to work for you, let's put it this way, your manifestation is definitely going to, I don't know, it's like you found some type of secret, let's put it this way. But it's not really a secret. You just found the formula that works for you. You took tools that were given to you by other individuals and you made it your own in order to allow you to manifest whatever it is that you have been trying to manifest. And you're going to love it. You're going to be super excited. It's an amazing month. Yes, October is going to be a little hard because obviously you're still dealing, especially with the person from the past, that, some of you may be feeling this person's energy, may be feeling, their pain or whatever it is, or they're coming towards you and blah, 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 blah. You're picking yourself up and it's like for the first time in a long time in October, you're starting to feel like you know which direction your life is going to be. But from October to November, there's a huge transformation that is going to shock a lot of you during that time. So let's go ahead and let's pull out 7 cards for December. We're going to pull out for the Root for December, the Devil, for the Sacral, the 9 of Coins, for the Solar, King of Coins, the Heart, the 5 of Wands, the Throat, the 9 of Swords, the third eye, the Ace of Wands, and the Crown, the 7 of Wands. So starting December, be very careful that that you're staying grounded and you're staying balanced. And why I say that is because all the manifestation, all of the greatness from November can lead you to get into that space of allowing your pride or your ego to take a hold and kind of lead the way moving forward. And remember, this is not about, being more light than dark, or, being humble versus pride, or being more than the other. It is about finding that balance between the two so that one doesn't overtake the other. Because sometimes when you try to be too humble, you may miss opportunity, or you may push opportunities away because you don't want to seem like you're being greedy. And then when you're too prideful, it's like, okay, you need to humble yourself down again. So there's definitely here a pay attention to make sure that you're still keeping the energies within yourself balanced. Because again, because of that boost, It's like all the manifestations from November are definitely going to give your ego a little boost. Let's put it that way. With the sacral, we have the 9 of coins. Again, you guys feel that your emotions are down packed. You have the boundaries set. Whatever addictions that you had to release, you release them, and you're just kind of looking at your life, kind of like, okay, I'm almost there. Like, I'm here. Like, all I have to continue on doing now is continue to learn, continue to grow. So just be careful with this devil energy right here that can come in to kind of confuse you and tell you that you know it all. So never fall into that space where you feel like you know it all. Always know that you must always remain in the space of always being a student, always being able and willing to learn. With the solar plexus, we have the Knight of Coins. This stability, this manifestation is something that you definitely want to continue on. It's not something that you want it to be short-lived. And with this card, I feel that this is a representation that there may be times where the manifestations won't be as big, but just because they're not as big as they were, or they don't stay as big consistently, they're still going to be consistent, if that makes any sense. Because as you are manifesting, there are still things that you need to learn. So sometimes if something doesn't manifest as quickly as something else did, maybe there is this momentary pause that you have to kind of be a little bit more patient. It's like, if everything is given to you at once, are you really appreciating? So make sure that you're staying in a space of being grateful throughout all of this. With the heart, we have the 5 of Wands. I do feel that as you're doing things, as you're connecting with other people, you're definitely coming from a place of unconditional love. But the beautiful thing that I'm picking up with this is that you're bringing a lot of people a lot of hope. You're bringing people that are broken. You're bringing people that are like literally at their worst at this time. You're giving them hope that they too can change their life, that they too can turn things around for themselves. With the throat, we have the 9 of Swords. And it's like, there is definitely nothing that you're saying that you don't feel or that you don't mean. Some people are going to take your honesty very hard, like as a very harsh judgment. I don't feel that you're trying to be judgmental to others, but others are looking at it like, when you tell them the truth, when you speak their truth, they're internalizing your truth and then trying to kind of play it around, as if you're being bitter, or as if you're holding resentment. And it's like, no, I'm not talking to you from an emotional point of view. I'm talking to you from what I observed, what I saw, or how, kind of like the way that I saw things playing out. It has nothing to do with me holding any judgment or any anger towards you. So just kind of be careful, because there are definitely going to be people that are going to, with their words or whatever it is, try to trigger you into going into old habits during the month of December. With the Ace of Wands for your third eye, it's like your intuition for the month of December. If you thought your intuition was on point the month of November, it's like you have just elevated like 100 different steps from November to December when it comes to your intuition. And it's like you're not doubting your intuition for nothing. It's like nobody can come at you and tell you anything about yourself, because that is how much growth you have put in. A lot of work when it comes to your third eye, when it comes to really listening to yourself. With the Crown, we have the 7 of Wands. Knowing that all of your steps, knowing that everything that you're doing is divinely guided, knowing that regardless of anything that may come forth, any challenges that may come forth, even it's like the challenges, let's put it this way, it's like you're just going, it's not that you're not going to have challenges, and it's not that everything is going to be peachy or anything like that, but it's your perspective on the challenges that are coming forth is what is going to allow you to be able to grow through these challenges way faster than you have ever done in the past. Hope that makes sense, guys. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out some cards for love And again, this is just a general for the month of October, November, December. Some of you, this may transpire in October, November, or December. So I want 3 cards for love. The 7 of Coins, the Knight of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. There is definitely, there was something that, there was a connection. I don't know how to put it this way. I do feel that this is whoever it is, the person that is feeling, it's like you're at the end tail of the ending of the connection, right? You have gone through the worst, you have felt the pain, you have cried, you have released, etc. And this person is now realizing the value of the connection. It's like you knew the value of the connection while you were in it. You try to work on the connection while you were in it. And when it ended, you allow yourself to heal and release it. Now this person, as the connection has ended, as your energy is moving away from this connection, this person is in the space of knowing, or like knowing the value of the connection they had with you, wanting to communicate with that because they don't want to go through the pain. They don't want to go through the hurt. They don't want to live their life without you. So let's go ahead and see what is the challenging energy here. Why is this still a challenge for you? A lot of you still have a lot of love for this person. The 4 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the King of Cups. This person sweet talks to you. This person comes in and offers you everything that you want to hear. And when this person comes towards you, you don't know how to say no. Is either the way that she touches you, the way that he talks to you, regardless, it doesn't really matter whether it's a female or male. This is an energy of somebody that knows how to play to your weaknesses. Your advice is the 4 of Cups. Continue on filling your cup. Continue on working on yourself. The Fool in the reverse. This is not something for you to turn back around into. What this foundation, this connection is over from the aspect of you go back to this person and you're going to get the same exact thing. They're going to value you for a couple of weeks. You're lucky if you get a month, and then they're falling right back into their old patterns. Do not go back to it, is what you're being told. That hope, that wanting, that love that you have to give, wait for the right person to come along, because this is not the person for you to give it to. And your outcome, we have the 9 of Cups. You definitely feel more balanced within yourself emotionally, especially when you are away from this person. You don't feel like you have to battle yourself, and you don't feel like you have to battle somebody else. We have the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Cups in reverse. That connection it's done. I get that the other person is hurting. I get that the other person wants you back because now they see what they lost. But it is not up to you to fix them. It is not up to you to heal them. It wasn't up to them to heal you. It wasn't up to them to mend your broken heart. You had to do it yourself, and now they have to go through the same process. So let's go ahead and let's pick out some cards for career. What is in the career and finances for Cancer? We have the Ace of Cups, the 10 of Coins. Ooh, I like that. And Death. So there's definitely here, when I look at the Death card and we look at finances, right? And we look at the career or whatever, there's definitely an ending to... Some of you have been asked or have been led to start something creative, or to try to turn a hobby into a business. And some of you have been hesitant because you have felt that you weren't going to financially be able to support yourself or whatever. But there's definitely a death to that hesitation during these 3 months, where it's going to be shown to you, or it's going to be revealed to you how it is that you can do it and still feel secure. Because you're not being asked to just quit your job out of the blue and be like, oh, that's it. It's like there are steps that there's definitely risk that you're going to have to take, but there are a lot of practical steps that you can take to accomplish this, to obtain this, and it's being revealed to you during the month of October, during the months of October, November, and December. It's like it's going to be like a little puzzle for you to put together. And some of you, I definitely feel that towards the end of December, you guys are definitely going to either be starting. You see the death again. That is your challenge, is leaving that fear that you're not going to be able to make enough with your hobby. But again, I was saying towards the end of December, I feel like you guys are implementing, like actually starting to take action. I feel like October is going to be a month where you guys are going to get like the intuitive messages, the kind of like the creative aspect of it, or how it is that you're kind of seeing it or envisioning it, right? In November, then you guys are kind of putting pen to paper, kind of planning and organizing and things like that, so that mid-December into the beginning of the year, you guys are actually starting to allowing the business to actually start. So the challenging energy again is the death with the 7 of Pentacles, and it's just that is the uncertainty, and the 2 of Cups of like, can I really make money out of my passion? Can I really make money out of something that makes me happy? Can I really make money, like, you know, doing jewelry or painting or etc.? And that is a fear that needs to be released. We have the 5 of Wands as your advice, the Devil in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Unless you go ahead and take the chance, unless you go ahead and actually get started, then of course nothing is going to take off. Nothing is going to change when it comes to this creative energy, or when it comes to this business. You can sit there and wish and hope to have your own business someday, but if you don't actually start to take those practical steps towards it, then there's going to be no change in it. Because it's like you're giving the initiative, you're giving the creativity, you're giving everything, but you have to also take a step in faith in yourself, and in faith in your own intuition, and get started. So if you want to see that Wheel of Fortune turn, you have to go ahead and get started. Your outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the 2 of Swords in the reverse, and then the Page of Cups in the reverse. There's definitely here, most of you anyways are definitely going to go ahead and put all your soul, your heart, your energy, your everything into this project. With the 2 of Swords and the Page of Cups, is like you're not going to just do it whenever you feel like it. You're definitely overcoming this fear of not knowing if you're going to make enough or etc. But you're definitely going to overcome that, and you guys are going to start something that you feel that is yourself, because some of you are definitely tired of working for someone else. Hi, I'm back. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for the next 3 months, Cancers. I hope that you guys really did appreciate this. This is a different style. Definitely want to go ahead and hear what you guys think down in the comments. I want to go ahead and say thank you for spending this time with me. I know that these videos are a little longer. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Thank you for all of those that have subscribed, share, and all of those that have been donating to the channel. Sending you guys love. Bye. Take care. Love you guys.